Hi everybody. One of my nomad friends, Richard, is going to come out to camp and camp with us for a little bit. I'm looking forward to seeing him and finding out how he's been over the last month or so since we have been separated. Really nice guy, super cool dude. I got a message from him that he was in Parker at the Walmart asking if I needed anything. You know, I really love it when nomads do that for one another, because if you are in an RV like me and you only get like 8 miles to the gallon, it's really hard to justify going into town for one or two things. And it happens that I needed something. And so he is picking it up for me. And of course, I'll pay him when he gets here. It's just great when nomads can help each other out with little things like this. Jack, what do you want? What do you want? Can you tell me what you want? Do you want me to throw that? Do you want it? I hope you guys don't ever get tired of seeing Jack on these videos. He just makes me laugh so much. He is just such a cute little guy. This is part of my everyday routine, playing with Jack. You know, these rocks out here in Quartzsite are really tough on the dog's paws, especially Jack, because, you know, he's constantly running after this toy. So I'm thinking about making a dog run. So like I cleared the rocks out over here for the tent. I'm thinking about, well, I am going to clear a space from my step, my door of my RV out here. I've already started out here to the tent, but I'm thinking about making an additional like dog run from here out that direction so that I can just throw the toy that way and he won't have to hurt his little paws on all these rocks. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have the energy to do that, but I think I need to do that for my Jackie boy. Poor little guy. Since I'm feeling pretty good today and the weather's pretty decent, I decided to go on a walk with the doggos. And look what we discovered right near our camp. It's a labyrinth. That's where we are. This is where the labyrinth is. I really think this is beautiful. Someone did a lot of work to make this labyrinth. So I'm going to walk the labyrinth and do some meditation. And since it's so close, this is something that I can do every day that I'm feeling well and that the weather holds. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Thank you to whomever did this, because this is amazing. Truly amazing. Let's start our walk. Here I am at the center of the labyrinth with this beautiful rock sculpture. I really like this. And it's right there close to me. So somebody once asked me the difference between a labyrinth and a maze. So from what I understand, a labyrinth is in a circle. A maze can be any shape. A labyrinth doesn't have confusion and dead ends, and you can't get lost in a labyrinth like you can in a maze. And a labyrinth has a purpose of centering oneself and finding peace and meditation. It has a purpose other than just fun, like a maze would be. And I've been in a couple of mazes, corn mazes, usually around Halloween, at fall festivals and pumpkin patches and whatnot. And they're fun, you know, but this has a spiritual purpose. And it's really cool that someone took the time, or a bunch of people, I guess, it could have been one person or more than one, took the time to make this beautiful labyrinth out here in the desert. And they did a really good job. I mean, everything's spaced well. It's just so cool. Ah, great idea. Look at this squatty little baby swallow. I know these things take decades to grow. I wonder how long this one's been growing. And I wonder how long it will take it to become the magnificent giant that all of its cousins are around here. It's just so cool. Man, is it ever prickly. Good grief. And this is a little creek bed, or a wash, I guess, that is right by our camp. Juno has been exploring this quite extensively. She loves to explore. You can see her paw prints down there. Her little paw prints. I wouldn't want to be in this area during a rainstorm, of course. Rainstorms in the desert create horrible flash floods. Did y'all see the picture of that van that is submerged in mud about, I don't know, halfway up? I think it was at Slab City. Friends with Cornelius Van Gogh out there in Slab City posted a picture. And I felt so bad for that person, having their van just swamped in mud. I can't imagine. Whew, this kind of shifty ground. I better get out of here. Don't want to fall and bust my ass. But I can't imagine that. So here's a tip. When you are camping in the desert, do not park in a wash. No, no, no. That's a big no-no. Wonder if they were a newbie or they were just trying to cross it. I don't know what the story is, but man, that is just sad. There's Howie. This little creek bed or wash is very, very close to us. Bye, Swallow. So I made the path from Howie to the tent, who is still nameless. You guys give me a good idea of what to name my teepee tent. That would be fun. Name Lainie's art and music studio tent. Anyway, man, that was a job, but I got it done. And so these rocks make it treacherous to walk for anyone, but especially for people like me who have mobility issues. I have multiple sclerosis, as most of you know by now, and I have almost fallen 3 times in the last 2 days, just going from here to here. So I decided this path was a requirement, and it's finished now, and Richard is on his way. You'll get to meet him soon.